Aries. General guidance. Today's message suggests that it's better to be cautious than to rush into decisions. Use your knowledge with care. This is a period of self-discovery, a time to truly recognize your inner strength. You'll come to realize that you're more resilient than you once believed. Every challenge holds a lesson. Don't be afraid to shift your perspective, because sometimes, all you need is a new direction. Home and family. There may be unresolved concerns at home that have been left unspoken for a long time. This week, it's wise to keep an open mind and listen to everyone's views. You have a key role to play, whether as a mediator, a defender, or a clarifier. Reconnection and heartfelt conversations with your family will bring joy and renewed hope. Health. With so much on your mind, it may feel like your energy is slowly being drained. Give your body and soul the rest they need. Your strength isn't just physical, you also need to care for your emotions and thoughts. Avoid excessive sleeplessness or sadness. Find small joys that make you smile. Music, silence, or a quiet morning walk. Love and relationships. Your relationship will grow stronger if both of you choose understanding over blame. In any partnership, patience and respecting each other's process are essential for success. This kind of nurturing will keep your shared dreams alive and thriving. Career and work. There are signs of upcoming changes at work. This may come in the form of a new project, added responsibilities, or an unexpected call from higher-ups. Instead of fearing the shift, embrace the opportunity to show your strengths. Someone is noticing your potential, and this could lead to greater recognition. Zodiac Alley. Libra. Lucky colors. Orange. Brings enthusiasm to your communication, especially when dealing with work or family matters. Silver. Helps you think clearly and decide calmly, especially when faced with choices. Lucky numbers. 3, 18, and 27. Taurus. General guidance. If you need to go somewhere today, it's best to go early to achieve what you hope for. Seize the day with intention. Money. There may be times when finances feel tight, but don't lose hope. Your hard work and perseverance are never in vain. Be cautious of offers that seem promising at first but hide potential risks. It's better to grow slowly and steadily than rush into danger. Personal growth. You'll learn a lot from simple experiences this week. Conversations, awkward moments, and small victories will all serve as the building blocks of a stronger you. Don't forget to thank yourself each day for choosing to keep going. Health. Don't neglect your body even when you're busy. Simple aches or fatigue might be signs you need to slow down and breathe. Prioritize rest, nutritious food, and physical activity. Pay close attention to how you feel. Your body often speaks before your mind catches up. Home and family. You have the chance to revisit your roots, memories, laughter, and even unresolved stories. Now is the time for forgiveness and reconnection. Relationships will flow more easily when understanding is practiced. Use your strength to unite, not to argue. Love and relationships. When misunderstandings arise, silence won't always help. It's more important to hear the heart than to echo the noise of pride. A love that chooses to stay even through storms. That's the kind of love destined for you. Zodiac Alley. Cancer. Lucky colors. Green. Brings emotional ease and helps with financial matters. Gold. Helps you earn the respect of those around you, especially when leadership is needed. Lucky numbers. 5, 16, and 33. Gemini. Money. The message today is to be more mindful in handling your finances. Unexpected expenses may arise, so it's wise to start saving now. There's also a chance to earn through a simple idea or talent. Don't ignore the suggestions of those who care about you. Deals and agreements. When entering into agreements or discussions today, don't feel pressured to speak or agree immediately. Sometimes silence can reveal who's truly aligned with your future. Self and personal growth. Your questions about yourself aren't weaknesses, they're the start of clarity. By facing your own doubts, you'll learn more about who you really are. There's no need to have all the answers right away. What matters is that you're willing to take steps toward deeper self-awareness. Career and work. You're quick thinking and decisive, but today, it's better to pause and evaluate your actions. Some of your ideas hold great promise, but they need the right timing and support. Don't be discouraged if others don't immediately understand you. True talent always shines at the right moment. Health. Bring your energy back. This is a good time to start simple exercises, eat more balanced meals, and get enough sleep. Don't sacrifice your health for a hectic schedule. If you don't have strength, how can you give to those who rely on you? Love and relationships. Right now, what matters most is not who's right, but how you both protect the relationship. Love is like the wind. You don't see it, but you feel it when it's real. Zodiac Alley. Sagittarius. Lucky colors. Blue. Helps you gain clarity in decision making, especially when facing many options. Pink. Brings tenderness to relationships and helps resolve misunderstandings. Lucky numbers. 22, 20, and 39. Cancer. General guidance. Today's message urges caution when it comes to purchases, payments, or agreements. Do not rush into decisions, as there is a chance you might miss important details. This is a good time to research, seek advice, and make sure you fully understand every condition before committing. Being careful today will bring peace in the coming days. Home and family. There may be lingering tension at home that has long gone unaddressed. This is the moment to resolve misunderstandings, whether from hurt feelings, exhaustion, or imbalance in responsibilities. Sometimes, all it takes is genuine listening to ease the heaviness. Strive to make your home a place of rest, not fear. Travel. If you have plans to go out or travel today, make sure everything is clearly mapped out. There may be delays, but in the end, the experience will prove beneficial. Align your trips with true needs, not just temporary desires. Health. Pay attention not only to your physical body but also to the emotions you've been suppressing. Bottled up sadness can slowly drain your energy. Start small. Sleep well. Rest when tired, and confide in someone you trust. Be kind to yourself. Love and relationships. There may be memories you both want to forget, but healing can only begin by facing them together. If your relationship feels uncertain, a simple embrace or a sincere look may open the door to a new beginning. Let your partner feel that despite everything, you're still here, willing to fight and hope. True love isn't measured by how many joyful moments you have, but by how strong you remain during the quiet and tearful ones. Zodiac match. Pisces. Lucky colors. White. Ideal for clearing the mind and heart. Use it when seeking forgiveness or mending relationships. Brown. Gives emotional strength, especially when long-standing responsibilities need to be fulfilled. Lucky numbers. 7, 13, and 35. Leo. Money and finances. Today, it's not just hard work that matters, but also your sharp mind in handling your earnings. An opportunity may come that seems small at first but could grow into a bigger blessing. Before spending, ensure it aligns with your long-term goals. Sometimes, those who know how to wait have the advantage over those who always rush. Sex appeal. Your sex appeal is especially strong today, which may draw attention or temptations in love. Stay grounded and think things through carefully before making any romantic decisions. Transactions and agreements. Important conversations or agreements may come your way. If it involves work or business, it's better to wait for full confirmation before signing or committing. Some people may seem trustworthy, but not every smile is sincere. Trust your instincts in choosing who to engage with. Career and work. A new responsibility or project may be assigned to you. While it may feel heavy at first, others will soon recognize your reliability. Success comes not just from intelligence but from consistent effort. Use your natural understanding and compassion to gain support from coworkers. You'll inspire others when you choose to act with humility. Reconnect with the past. People you haven't spoken to in a while may suddenly reach out. Be open to healing old wounds and rebuilding connections. Signals from the past aren't here to haunt you, they're here to help you become whole again. Deepening your relationships now will guide your next steps in life. Love and relationships. If your heart has long been full of questions, today is a time for acceptance. If someone was hurt, this is the day for seeking forgiveness or offering it. In real love, vulnerability is not hidden but shared, so you can heal together. Zodiac match. Aries. Lucky colors. Red. Gives courage and strength, especially when facing important events like a presentation. Orange. Brings joy and creativity to your projects. Lucky numbers. 6, 14, and 21. Virgo. Transactions and agreements. There may be conversations involving documents, formal discussions, or contracts today. Be sure that every detail is clear to you. Whether you're buying, selling, or entering an agreement, it's wise to ask questions and seek early consultation. Not all deals reveal their true nature right away. True value lies behind the promises. Dreams and goals. There are things you've wanted to start for a long time but have often pushed to the bottom of your priority list. Now is the time to make space for your dreams, not just for others, but for yourself. Whether your steps are small or big, as long as they lead to your dream, they are meaningful. Emotional state. You may not have noticed, but you've been experiencing bouts of sadness or longing in recent days. This isn't weakness, it's a reminder that even if others see you as strong, you're still human. Forgive yourself for the moments when you're not perfect. Faith and belief. You may feel a quiet inner calling, as if something within you is searching for a moment of calm faith. This isn't always about religion, but rather the simple trust that everything happens for a reason. If you feel lost, pause. Pray, reflect, and listen to what your heart is saying. Love and relationships. Today is the day for your partner to recognize the depth of your love. Show that even when it's not always spoken, you are truly there. If words are hard to find, let your actions speak. Because sometimes, a simple embrace says more than any explanation. Zodiac match. Aquarius. Lucky colors. Purple. Enhances imagination and deepens your focus on important plans. Gray. Helps you stay calm amid chaos or challenges. Lucky numbers. 9, 17, and 30. Libra. Guidance for today. On transactions. If you're signing or discussing any kind of agreement today, make sure every detail is clear to you before giving your consent. There may be a small condition you'll overlook that could cause inconvenience later. Be cautious with trust, and don't be afraid to say, "Give me a moment, I need to think about this." When it comes to financial dealings, the person who asks questions is safer than the one who stays silent but unsure. At home or in family relationships, there are unspoken emotions among family members. Today is a good time to start an honest conversation. You don't have to solve everything right away. Just listening and showing you're willing to understand is enough. Every step toward understanding is like watering a thirsty plant. Slowly, the relationship regains its vitality. At work, you may find yourself caught in the middle of tensions at your workplace. You didn't start the conflict, but it seems others expect you to mediate. Be careful with your words, not to please everyone, but to prevent further division. Your natural sense of fairness and calmness can serve as the bridge to restore mutual respect. Inner guidance. Today you may face a heavy decision, ranging from a simple conversation to deeper questions about which path you truly want to follow. Don't let others' opinions determine your next move. Quietly listen to your own feelings and let your truth guide you. The right decision may not always be easy, but it opens the door to peace of mind. On perspective shift. There is a belief you've held for a long time that is now being challenged by your own experiences. This isn't a mistake, it's a sign of growth. In embracing change, you gain new strength and a deeper understanding of the world and of yourself. Friendly zodiac sign. Gemini. Lucky colors. Sky blue. Brings positive energy in social interactions and helps attract new opportunities. Yellow. Sparks creativity and supports decision making today. Lucky numbers. 30, 11, and 24. Scorpio. Guidance for today. On the birth of a new purpose. Today brings a new invitation into your life, perhaps an unexpected project or an idea you've long wanted to pursue. Don't ignore it. This could be the beginning of a new chapter where you are not just a part of the story, but the lead author of your own life. On transactions. If you're planning to buy, sell, or manage documents, it's best to ask for a grace period before finalizing anything. The energy around you suggests that the timing isn't quite right. Someone involved may not be telling the whole truth. Don't regret stepping back temporarily. The right moment comes when you are also fully ready. On friendships. A friend may seem distant, not out of anger, but because they're going through something. Don't take it personally. You might be the key to helping them rise again. A simple message or a sincere, "How are you?" could show them they're not alone. True friendship isn't measured by laughter, but by how it holds up in silence. On health. It's not always the body that tires. More often, it's the mind that gives in first. If your thoughts are becoming too heavy, it's time to distance yourself from the things weighing you down. A day of emotional rest is just as valuable as a week of work. Care for yourself as you would care for someone you deeply love, with gentleness and attention. On love. Today, you'll feel the weight of things left unsaid. If you're holding on to sadness or anger, now is the time to open your heart. You don't have to fix everything immediately, but honesty is the first step toward true understanding. Love isn't always sweet, but when you accept even the bitterness, it becomes real. Friendly zodiac sign. Capricorn. Lucky colors. Black. Offers protection and courage in tense or high-pressure situations. Maroon. Helps express emotions in a graceful yet powerful way. Lucky numbers. 1, 19, and 28. Sagittarius. Guidance for today. On adventure. Today calls you toward sudden change. Perhaps a trip, a move, or a new challenge. It may be unexpected, but it could also be the very opportunity you've been waiting for. Embrace the new experience, not because you're certain, but because you're ready to learn. On transactions. There is potential for a promising agreement to come your way today, perhaps a business proposal, new partnership, or surprise invitation. Though the offer may seem appealing, weigh its long-term effects carefully. Sometimes a bright beginning requires a sharper eye beyond the sparkle. On finances. You may face an unexpected expense or surprise bill. Don't fear it. Face it with discipline. Hold off on generosity if it puts you in a tight spot. Being financially responsible today will make tomorrow lighter. On love. Let your heart speak freely today. If there's something you want to admit or express, don't put it off. You don't control time, but you do control the chance to be real. In love, courage opens the door to possibility. On self-freedom. You may once again feel your innate desire for freedom calling you. Don't let yourself be boxed in by things that no longer feel like your truth. Start small. Make one decision that's truly your own, not one made to please others. In doing so, your spirit will come alive again. Friendly zodiac sign. Leo. Lucky colors. Light green. Brings balance to body and mind, especially when creating new plans. White. Helps clarify direction, especially if you're starting something new. Lucky numbers. 10, 23, and 31. Capricorn. Guidance for today. On transactions. If you're dealing with any financial or legal matters today, such as loans, purchases, or paperwork, avoid rushing. Every signature carries weight and should be well thought out. It would be best to have things carefully reviewed or to seek advice from someone trustworthy. Remember, fast deals don't always end happily if they weren't carefully examined. On personal integrity. You may find yourself in a situation that challenges your principles today. There might be people trying to influence you into doing something that goes against your beliefs. Don't trade your values for temporary comfort. Dignity is priceless, and standing firm amid temptation is your true strength. On love and attraction. Your natural charm and sex appeal are especially heightened today. This might attract temptation in matters of love. Be cautious and think twice before making romantic decisions. It's always wise to be mindful when it comes to matters of the heart. At home. This is a great time to address things you've long wanted to fix in your home. It might be as simple as cleaning, decluttering, or revisiting old agreements related to land or property. As you bring order to your space, you'll also discover a growing sense of inner peace and clarity. On learning something new. There's a calling you've been hearing for a while now, but you've been ignoring it. It may be the urge to learn a new skill, like cooking, technical knowledge, or a unique hobby. Don't underestimate the value of learning something new. It may just lead you toward a new direction in life. On a personal victory. You may achieve a personal victory today, perhaps small and unnoticed by others, but enough to make you smile. The silent battles you've fought, the pain you've endured, and the dreams you've chased despite exhaustion, are finally bearing fruit. Friendly zodiac sign. Virgo. Lucky colors. Navy blue. Boosts confidence, especially for money-related decisions. Cream. Brings peace and order at home and at work. Lucky numbers. 28, 22, and 36. Aquarius. Guidance for today. On self-forgiveness. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is yourself. There may be a past mistake you can't forget or a decision you still regret. But today is the day to release that burden. Mistakes are part of being human, and each one has its purpose. Learn, accept, and move forward. You don't have to be perfect to deserve peace. On transactions. If you're entering a business deal or offered a partnership, be extra inquisitive and discerning. Don't rely solely on your partner's charm. The truth is proven in actions, not words. Avoid being dazzled by quick profits. Make sure everything is clear before you begin. On friendships. Today is a good time to reconnect with friends you haven't spoken to in a while. One of them may be silently going through a tough time. A simple message from you could be the light in their darkest moment. Real friendship isn't just present in laughter, but more importantly, in times of near hopelessness. On emotional release. This is the right moment to let go of the sorrow or frustrations you've been holding in. Write it down, speak to someone close, or simply let the tears flow. Cleansing your inner world is not weakness, it's a form of freeing yourself. On work. Coming to work early today will leave a good impression on your superiors and help you gain more trust. This might open the door for a possible promotion or growth opportunity. On faith and hope. Today, a flicker of faith will rise again in your spirit. It may not be tied to religion, but rather faith in yourself, in life, or in the future. Though you've been through periods of doubt, today brings a new sense of hope. This marks the beginning of your renewed belief in timing and destiny. Friendly zodiac sign. Scorpio. Lucky colors. Aqua. Uplifts your mood and inspires creative ideas. Gray. Provides emotional balance and supports fair decision making. Lucky numbers. 12, 26, and 40. Pisces. Guidance for today. On transactions. There may be a deal today that feels hard to decide on. It could involve debt, investments, or an offer that seems too good to be true. Be cautious and avoid acting impulsively. True blessings rarely come with a bang. They arrive quietly, through careful and mindful steps. On physical health. This is a reminder not to neglect your body. You might be paying more attention to the needs of others while your own well-being suffers. Begin with small steps. Proper sleep, enough water, and even a little movement. Self-care is not selfish. It is a form of gratitude for the life you've been given. On quiet reflection. You may feel pulled into deep thought tonight. As you lie in bed, you might wonder, where am I really headed? Am I still on the right path? Don't be afraid of not having the answers. It's in this silence where the clearest direction often begins to form. Trust your intuitive heart. The answers will come. On love. Patience is what your relationship needs today. This will help protect your connection from negative energy or misunderstandings. A calm heart leads to a stronger bond. On finances and giving. You're often generous with your married children, and today reminds you not to grow weary in helping. Your compassion has its own rewards, and even when it feels thankless, your love makes a lasting impact. On healing. There may be a part of your life that you still can't accept, a relationship that's gone, or a memory that replays in your mind. Today, try to embrace it, not to give up, but to finally set yourself free. Acceptance is where true healing begins. Friendly zodiac sign. Taurus. Lucky colors. Peach. Brings joy to personal relationships and nurtures self-love. Olive. Best for strategic tasks that require thoughtful movement. Lucky numbers. 17, 25, and 32.